Hello, I'm Mary Whitehouse, and today I'm going to be looking at a very, very filthy program that has been on TV that is actually ruining the minds of children all around the country. It's a filthy, filthy program full of violence and sexual themes. It's a filthy program, and it's called Doctor Who. Now, I've looked at Doctor Who before. It's horrible violence and people getting dunked underwater and the minds of children that have to deal with this. It's a very filthy program. I recently watched the last episode of Doctor Who. I think it was called A Good Man Goes to War, and I was appalled. I was absolutely appalled. There was lots of violence in it, and lots of sexual acts, sexual themes, I mean, really. It was very dirty. It's a horrible program, and it's ruining the lives of children watching these episodes, because it's full of so much violence and sex, and that's something I'm totally against, because I'm Mary Whitehouse, and you know, it's a filthy, filthy program. For instance, there was a scene in Doctor Who where the Doctor reveals, and it wasn't the Doctor, I think, it was the General. He revealed the monks, and they showed a headless monk with the skin tied up, and I thought that was appalling, absolutely appalling for a child to see that, and I thought, oh, that's disgusting. And I thought I didn't like that at all. Children looking at that, like, they would completely muck up their minds. I think it's very filthy. That's showing too much graphics in the program. I do not think that kind of violence should be shown on screen. I think they should try and keep that off screen, because it's so filthy and violent. And then we have a huge battle scene where people are dying and getting shot, and the main characters are being killed. And I'm totally against that, because violence is horrible, and we should never show violence on TV, because it's absolutely horrible. Violence is the most horriblest thing that could happen to television. It's bad for the children who are watching it. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. Then we get in this episode about the baby, Amy's baby, and we get a reference to sexual intercourse on the TARDIS. I think that's wrong. I think that's totally wrong. To have the children actually getting a mental picture in their mind about this sexual act on the TARDIS, and I think that's totally wrong. That's totally wrong, because children are now thinking about sex, and that's wrong. That's totally wrong. Children should not be thinking about sex. They should be thinking about other things rather than sex. And we get another main character with the song who's coming in, and we find out that she's now the child of Amy and Rory. And I think that's totally wrong, because the viewers at home are now thinking Amy and Rory have had sex. Now they're getting a mental picture of this sexual act. They're actually getting a mental picture of Amy having sex with Rory, him sticking his penis into her vagina and actually having sex on the TARDIS. And I think that's totally wrong. That's totally wrong. We can't have that. You can't show or mention sex on TV, because it's bad for the children's minds. Children get corrupted by this, the children's minds go weird, and then they go off and start having sex really early on, and we might even get teenage pregnancies. What? Oh, we do get teenage pregnancies. Oh, that's filthy. That's disgusting. How dare you mention such a word like pregnancy? Oh, disgusting word. Yes, very filthy indeed. And to be honest, to round up this episode of Doctor Who, I would say it was disgusting, it was filthy, and it's one of the most violent programs I've seen on TV. It's absolutely horrible, absolutely horrific, and I think that this should not be on TV because it's far too violent. Far too violent. Uh, Far too violent. Yes. And yes, I think Doctor Who should be banned, and I think we should do a clean-up TV campaign. Get rid of all sex, and get rid of everything, really. Get rid of everything. Everything sexual and violent. Huh? Have you seen a program called Skins? No. What's it like? Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god! No!